Wrestling Marks, Hooligan, and Minister Payne. Ooh, I am due a win, boys. I am due a win. Black Widow is not here for a good time. The Black Widow is here for a long time. I'm pretty sure I've been in this company for longer than some of you have even known it existed. In fact, some of you are so baby-faced that I might have been in this for longer than you've been alive. That might be a bit of a stretch, but let's just say the Black Widow's experience is going to shine through tonight. And Hooligan and Minister Payne, y'all are going to be the ones feeling the pain. Because the light is coming, and the light is sick and tired of y'all's nonsense. So here it comes. Best of luck. I don't actually mean that. No, I don't. But the Black Widow is coming for you. The light has things in mind for the Black Widow, and y'all are just in the way. See you tonight. Look for the light.
Brother Hooligan, Sister Widow, it is a blessed day. It's the Lord's Day. It is I, the minister. As you know, we have a match. And it's a blessed day for all except you two. Because the match that you're going up against, you will be going up against the way. And see, you two individuals, as talented and blessed as you are, aren't going to fare well. Brother Hooligan, we have history, but it's not good history. And Sister Widow, this is our first meeting. I don't think it's going to be a good one for you either. Because, see, the way is a supernatural entity. It's a belief, my brother and sister. It's strong. You have to believe in it. And it's too strong for you two. And so you shall both go down in defeat. Now, you don't have to be sad, because you shall be defeated, but you can be happy that you shall learn that the way shall be the thing that defeats you, shall teach you, shall humble you both. Brother Hooligan, you might change your name to a happy Hooligan. Sister Widow, you might not be a widow no more. You might be
Elite Marks, it is me, the Hooligan, coming back at you. Now, the Hooligan has been gone away for personal reasons, but I am back now, and I am glad that I am back. I am back here drinking a little bit of shine and watching my movies, and right now I'm watching the 1954 Godzilla movie. Classic. Love it. The Hooligan loves those classic old school movies. Love them one bit. Now, the Hooligan's first match back is a triple threat match against Black Widow and the Minister of Payne. Minister of Payne, I will get to you in a second, because me and you have gone down this road before. Me and you have had our battles. Me and you have fought. And I will get to you in a second. Black Widow, this is the first time me and you have crossed paths. And I really have a feeling that it's not going to be the last time. But like the Black Widow, you will not inject me with your freaking venom. You will not puncture my skin with your fangs, having that venom course deep in my veins, and you will not poison me and rot me from the inside out. You will not put me upon the shelf with the sickness of your words. You will not break me down bit by bit with your promo. You will not hurt me. You will not puncture me. You will not be nothing to me, because you, Black Widow, cannot hurt the Hooligan with your promos. The Hooligan does not fear the Black Widow. The Hooligan does not fear what you can say and what you can spit, and your vile venom coming coursing through those lips of yours. The Hooligan does not fear the Black Widow. Now, to my old opponent, Minister of Pain, the man that preaches upon his mountain, the man that spews his sermon amongst his congregation, the man that is building up his ministry to take over the world, to spread the darkness upon this nation, upon the elite marks. I am the one that is standing in between you and the rest of the elite marks, Minister of Pain. I'm here to make sure that your Judas words will not corrupt, will not destroy the freaking elite marks that I have come to love. The Hooligan is here, the Hooligan is back, and the Hooligan is the shield and the sword against the ministry, against you, Minister of Pain, to prevent you and the rest of your congregation from corrupting, killing, and destroying the elite marks. I shall not let you take over. I shall not give an inch upon this ground. I shall not waver one bit in my freaking powers to give up my land for you. Minister of Pain, Black Widow, you have come across the Hooligan, and this won't be the last time. And I cannot wait to see where this goes and what happens with these fights. People, elite marks, and everyone else. Welcome the Hooligan back. Believe that. Believe in your Hooligan. Oh, yeah.
Summerbash! We're here, Grumpy Grizzly Bear, Loyal Lion, and we're here to get it on with the Sons of Anarchy ripoffs. Jason Blade, Renegade, or as I like to call him, Slick Rickety. And their Mr. C, and that old man, that pile of bones, they like to run around here. His name is called the Disciple. Yeah, he's super old. He's old. He's got an autographed copy of the Bible. How are we doing tonight, Loyal Lion?
Everything here is A-OK, Grumpy. To be honest, I hope the meat hasn't spoiled before we get to the ring.
Oh, these guys crack me up. Oh my gosh. You know, we're here in Nashville, Tennessee, and they got some of the most delicious hot chicken there is. And speaking of hot chicken, it looks like the sins of angels are making their way to here in Nashville, Tennessee, to Nissan Stadium.
Yeah, and it looks like Jackson Blade is a wannabe Clay Morrow. And if that video is right, then Slick Rick, or whatever he calls himself, has to be the Traeger. You know, the perverted weirdo that nobody likes.
Perverted weirdo that nobody likes. I like that. As a matter of fact, that explains a lot, especially coming from this video. Check this out.
Sometimes I worry about where you find this stuff at, Grumpy. That is most embarrassing. If you ever catch me doing something like that, please put me out of my misery. That is embarrassing.
So let me get this straight. We've got a guy who changes his name every couple of months. Yeah, I'm talking to you there, Mr. Nightmare. And then you got, Slickety-Rickety Renegade Rick, Perverted Ricky, as we like to call him. Well, that's just enough for me. This is gonna be an easy victory tonight. Loyal Lion, I'll see you at the Nashville Bar, Losers Bar and Grill. I've got the first beer.
Oh boy, sounds great. Last one is a cheese dick.
Elite Marks, it looks like it is Summerbash once again. But for some reason, Jacob Walcott, the crooked commissioner, decided to give us two animals that belong in a fucking cage. I don't know what the hell you're thinking, Commissioner. I don't know if it's because I disrespected you for wanting to put your hands on little children, or if I don't know if it's just because you're a punk bitch. But for you to put us in a match full of nonsense is insulting for our debut match. Now let's hear from the VP of the Sinful Angels, Nomad.
Grumpy Bear and the Lion. Y'all think you can defeat the Sinful Angels? Oh, no. No. The Sinful Angels is going to roast some bear and a lion. Oh, I've never had that before. Boys, get ready for this. Let's ride.
Now you see some Elite Marks. For those of you who are wondering, what is the outcome of this match? Well, the outcome of this match is pretty damn simple. With the Sinful Angels going over the Grumpy Grizzly Bear and the Loyal Lion. Because it does not matter if it's Jay Briggy and his partner, I forget his name, Chaos? Yeah. And then you got Bad Superman and the OG Bossellini, known as the Shot Collars. Doesn't matter which one wins the tag titles tonight, because it also guarantees us if we win, we go for those tag team titles. So, boys, it doesn't matter what your outcomes are. Just make sure you keep those titles warm for us and make it shiny and nice, because once we get the opportunity for those tag team titles, they're coming home to the club, and that club is the Sinful Angels Nomad. Now, we were going to hear from the Enforcer tonight, but unfortunately he has some business to attend to, but that's okay, we got him for another time. But here's the thing, Elite Marks, tonight I'm sending a message to the Loyal Lion and the Grumpy Grizzly Bear. It's hunting season, and we're gonna make sure that we have a good dinner after tonight. We make sure that we have your heads mounted into our clubhouse, and we make your fur into rugs. Elite Marks, welcome to your Armageddon. And remember, if you ain't riding with us, then you're against us.
Trying to kill us? Trying to bury us all? Man, lost their damn mind.
Do this, I'ma do this the way we do it on the streets, shot caller style. Now for those of you who haven't been paying attention, who haven't been following along, let's recap, shall we?
Find a partner. You on your own.
Now that we all understand each other, let's get down to business. Chaos, I thought you was a pariah. We already knew you were a geek, but I sure thought you were a pariah. But let's go back in time a little bit. See, you wanted to be us. You was the shit, the SCIT, the shot calling training. But how did that work out for you? Didn't work out at all, did you? It worked out so bad for you, you ended up going to find another friend. You found a friend in JB. You found a friend in JB, and now the both of you are trying to come after me, trying to take me down one by one, clearly believing that just because I'm alone, you still gonna win. Keep forgetting where I'm from, how I get down. I've been taking on more guys in my life ever since I was 2. This is not new to me. You think that B-A-D-D is just a nickname? No, it's a fact of life. It's the fact of my life. And Briggy, how many times? Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't change your name again, Mr. Identity Crisis. JB, how many times we got to go through this? I told you a long time ago when you stepped away. It's a new day. It's a new time. I'm not that same dude, and you know that, but yet you still want to test me and try to take something that's precious to me. Notice I don't even have the belts on me right now because it's not even about the belts. This is real. This is a real life situation. I'm taking it personal. And the fact that I got to go in this by myself, the fact that I told you I got something up my sleeve. But yet you still want to listen. I know you two probably back in the pickup truck. You're probably opening up that cooler, popping them cakes, having a good old time. Listening to your country music if you like it, your 80s rock if you like it. But you two look more like 90s pop. But that's neither here nor there. Like what you like. Think about this for a minute. Why would I be so easy to say I want to do this? Why would I be quick to say I got this? You see, I can easily go get a partner. I could have went got anybody. But what dog do they have in this fight? They have nothing to do with this. You see, this is the streets. And some folks ain't ready for that. But just when you think you have me beat, just when you think you got me down, I always find a way to get back up. Because I told you I always bring a friend and I always come prepared. And tonight will be no different because if you're going to take these titles from me, you're going to have to kill me. Before you take these titles from me, you better take this from me and beat me like I'm Rodney King. Rodney King somehow got up. You better make sure I stay down. Those belts mean something. They mean something to me. They mean something to the OG. And I'll fight for the both of us if I have to. If I'm going down swinging. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for the side of me nobody expected? Are you ready for the side of me that even you, no matter how much you talk, no matter how much you prepare, you're not ready for this side? I've been the nice guy. I played the nice guy. Nice guy's not finishing last tonight because nice guy not even playing. But just when you thought you had me, I got something for you. Surprise, bitch.
Oh, what? You thought my partner was gonna do this by himself? Oh, no, sorry, Bob. No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is me. It is the OG Borsellini. And I am here to represent the other half of the shot callers, baby. And as y'all guys came out here thinking that y'all had a 2-on-1 advantage and that y'all were going to be able to lay out bad Superman and everything was going to be going hunky-dory and everything was just going to roll y'all way. Well, guess what? The hospital champion is back. The lightning assassin, Mr. Put the Asses in the Seat, Bossellini, Borsellini is back in the building, baby. So, this tag match is going to be 2-on-2 because the boss is never going to leave his partners high or dry. Because the thing is, if we going to do this, we going to come out and we going to fight together. Because that's what shot callers do. That's what a family does. And if anybody think that they got a chance on laying out the shot callers or stopping us, you got another thing coming. I'm just a minute into this ass whooping that I'm going to give y'all. But I just want y'all to know. That Borsellini and Bad Superman, the original Dundadas, the ones that done did this from the day one. I just want y'all to understand that when we come out in a tag match, there is nothing. And the boss means nothing that y'all Rudy Poo, lame duck, cat munching can do about it. I know y'all thought that y'all had a 2-on-1 and it was going to be an easy win. Y'all could finally dethrone the shot callers. Well, guess what? That's not what's happening. Y'all don't get to dethrone the shot callers in a 2-on-1 match. That ain't how we get down here. Because the shot callers, True Dundadas, hold on, water. Now that's high quality H2O. And all that means is I got enough, of a recharge that I can whoop y'all asses from pillar to post and let y'all understand why the boss is a pillar in this promo game. I've been doing this since everybody been trying to figure out how to say my name. No, it's not Bossellini or Bocciolini or anything else that y'all dipshits been trying to call me. It is Bossellini. Not like that Sasha girl, no. This is a real boss, and I don't need nothing else. I just need y'all to understand that when y'all step up to the boss level, that y'all get to go out and fight. Y'all get to go out and see how y'all can do it. See if y'all gonna go out with a bang or if y'all gonna go out with a whimper. But Borsellini never goes out with a whimper. Borsellini always comes out with the guns blazing, letting the whole world know that shot callers do what we do best. And as we finish this off and the shot callers come out to retain their tag titles, I want you to understand this. That when you step up to the boss level and you don't understand what's going on, you find out why bad things happen to bad people.
So what happens when you get two of the deadliest, two of the most violent, two of the most destructive forces in the E-Fed game today, and you put them together in a tag team? You know what you're left with? You're left with a tag team that brings so much aggression and so much fire that everybody that gets in our way will get burned to the ground.
Oh shit. Elite Marks, you done fucked up now. You see, you done put up two of America's most violent promo artists in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. You all better break out the champagne glasses in those motherfucking tag titles, because after tonight, we're taking them. And there's not a goddamn thing Bad Superman, his partner, or anybody else in Elite Marks can do about it. Tell them what's in store, Chaos.
We even said it weeks ago. Go ahead and find whatever tag team you can. Put us in a number one contendership match if you have to. And we're going to do what we do best. We will obliterate them and show everybody that we are the most dominant tag team today. But did anybody step up? Did management put us against anybody? No, they didn't. And you want to know why? Because they knew it would be such a squash match. We'd beat them down so bad that they'll probably never want to come back and compete in the tag team division again. So what did management do? They went ahead and had us skip the line so we could go ahead and face the tag team champions in our debut match. Or should I say tag team champion? Briggy, how does that even work?
Well, Chaos, it's going to work like this, partner. Tonight's going to be a 2-on-1 beatdown. Well, let's go ahead and be honest with ourselves for a second there, Bad Superman. It wasn't going to matter even if you had your partner. Because, yeah, you and the Bossellini has been running this tag team division. But that's when it was based off predictions. That's when it was based off picks. Now, it's based off what you could do inside that promo ring. And we all know that I have owned you a time or two inside that ring all over the E-Fed world. And it didn't matter even if you had your partner with you here tonight, because I've been his promo daddy beating his ass since day one. And now we are here to take those tag team titles. We are here to show the Elite Marks that we are the most extreme, we are the most brutal, we are the most vicious tag team that the Elite Marks has ever seen.
And yes, we get it. Your tag team partner wasn't medically cleared to be in this match. But I need to ask you something, Bad Superman. If you're not as good as Jay Briggy alone, if you're not as good as Chaos alone, then what makes you think you have a snowball's chance in hell at beating both of us at the same time? Even that little twig you like to carry by the name of Taps is not going to be able to save your ass. But you know what, Elite Marks Universe? We're going to do you all a favor. We're going to reunite the Shot Callers. That's right. We're going to make sure that when it's all said and done, they're going to be back together again. Because if Bossellini was not medically cleared for this match, we're going to beat down Bad Superman so bad that when the match is over, he's not going to be medically cleared to compete for a while either.
Because unfortunately for you here tonight, Bad Superman, it's about to be a bad, bad night. Because bad things are about to happen to you by the hands of the baddest motherfuckers in the E-Fed world today. And it's funny that you mentioned, Chaos, that little bitch stick that BS carries around that he calls Taps. Because I just so happen to have me a mean stick of my own, and he's just been dying to get in the action. This here's Mr. Thorn. This is the real Irish shillelagh straight from Ireland. It's made out of the black thorn wood. And it's about to be a thorn in your arse. Well, the jokes are over. Because once I hit you with this, Bad Superman, once these thorns penetrate your skin, you're going to be bloody, you're going to be battered, you're going to be beaten. But hey, at least you got a buddy to keep you company in the rehab facility while you both are waiting to return to action.
Elite Marks, you all need to realize that the tag team division belongs to us now. So go ahead and get your very best. Step right up and we'll take you all out 2 by 2 because we know there's no tag team. There's no two people you can find, period, to put them against us and take us out. Bad Superman likes to say that bad things happen to bad people. But whenever EBN is involved, bad things happen to anybody that gets in the ring with us.
You goddamn right, Chaos, because there's nobody that's going to be able to take those tag team championships away from us. And yes, I'm already claiming them as ours because I know damn well we are walking away with those titles here tonight. And after we do that, we've already beaten the best here in the Shot Callers, so it doesn't matter who you send after us next. Whether it be the Penthouse, the Connection, even the Power Couple, it doesn't matter who you send after us. Because Chaos and I, we have more chemistry. Chaos and I are better than any team that you could put together. You might as well go dig up the Legion of Doom or maybe Bobby Heenan and his family to come in here and try to match us, because there's not a damn person, not a damn tag team that's going to be able to dominate the Elite Marks like we are about to, because everyone will bleed now.
Bad Superman, you are an absolute embarrassment to the sports. You're bland, you're boring, you have no intensity, and for some stupid reason, you keep on trying to go on and on again with a tag team that keeps on failing time and time again. And before anybody out there tries to correct me and say, well, how are they failures if they're the current Elite Marks tag team champions? It was pretty easy to do when this tag team division sucked as much as it did. You had no good tag teams, so the only thing that Bossellini, Bad Superman had to do to win those titles was to come out here and show everybody that they sucked just a little bit less than the rest of you. So JB and I saw this division and said something needs to be done. We need to show everybody what a good and dominant tag team looks like. And that is why EBN is here today. You should be thanking us. Because EBN is saving the Elite Marks tag team division.
That's right, bad Superman. That bland, boring, smooth style, it might work with the ladies when you're trying to woo them right out of their panties. But you see, it's no longer going to work here in Elite Marks anymore. Now that Chaos and I are here, we are going to show you what a real dominant tag team looks like, what a real verbal beatdown looks like, what a real tag team championship team should look like. So Elite Marks, we have put every one of you on notice. After tonight, the tag team division belongs to EBN. And that's exactly what we plan to make everybody here do. Chaos and I have run amok in every damn federation we have been in. Singles champions, I've been tag champion, and here we are about to show you what it really is like to face a real dominant, cohesive tag team. Something that you two haven't done here, and something that Elite Marks hasn't seen in a long damn time. So Elite Marks, get ready, because the era of EBN starts now.
Nissan Stadium.
Got some stuff we need to talk about, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Down south slanging, rolling with these hustlers. Ladies and gentlemen of Elite Marks, it's your boy, the one and only Inconvenient Truth, Chuck Diesel. Now this week is Beach Blast, and Elite Marks has some of the greatest talent in all of Elite Marks in this particular matchup. We have a 5-way Broad Street Brawl for it all. Now let's run down the competitors that will be in this matchup. None other than yours truly, myself. We will have Judas. Now Judas, I don't know much about you, but I do know one thing for certain. You always got to keep your eyes on that Judas. So best believe I will not have my back turned to you at all. Next, we got the Stoner. Not just one of the greatest competitors in all the EFEDs, but one of the greatest minds. Now, gentlemen, sir, I got nothing but love, nothing but respect for you and what you do, what you bring to the game. But this will not be your day, sir. I promise you that. And then we got Brody freaking Blaze. Brody Blaze. What? Hold on. The Empire's, what are you, the Empire lackey or something? Like the Empire cheerleader of some sorts? Come on, bro. I know you, I know who you roll with, and I know them very, 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 very well. So I know that game y'all like to do. So please, I hope that you bring your best to this contest. And last but not least, my homeboy, the Canuck Cruiser. Now, Canuck Cruiser is probably one of the most unappreciated competitors in all the EFED. Like that man, he's literally one of the best. And in another land far away, we are soon to be best tag team. Yes, I said it, soon to be best tag team. But in this contest, Canuck, we are not friends. We're not tag team partners. We are adversaries. So just know you will see the best of the Inconvenient Truth. And when it's all said and done, gentlemen, thank you for coming. But it's all about me, gentlemen, because ain't none of y'all touching me in this matchup. Please, I hope you bring your absolute best to entertain me. Because if you don't, it'll be easy pickings. Have a good one, gentlemen, and good luck.
Elite Marks, how's it going? Connect Cruiser here, you know, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only that can make your wildest dreams come true. All you have to do is give me a call. Time, of course, money, you know, the key that makes everything go around. How's it going? As you see this week, I'm going to be in a Broad Street Brawl with 5 other competitors, great competitors, as you probably would say, the streets were on rapid, red, whatever adjective you want to put onto this crazy match, as I know each and every one of these competitors in this match are championship material and can win any given time. This is what makes it so dangerous and so wild and crazy. But understand, Mr. Opportunistic, the man that has actually here in Elite Marks, has won multiple man battle royales before. I have done it and I've proven myself. I have to do it again because I know some of these competitors and I know them really well. Chuck Diesel, the man I ever team up with any second if you ask me to. The man I trust with everything. But the truth being here, Chuck, have you ever beaten me one-on-one? Have you ever had a match with me and won? It's not. You never have. But don't worry about it. I'll still get you your chicken wings, or anytime you want to talk, we can go do it. Brody freaking Blaze, the man that is probably one of the best predictors there is. The man that shows enthusiasm throughout his promos. Always fun to watch. The man that says freaking like he is his Christianity shows every time he talks. It's like he's a born-again Christian. Don't you hate that? Just have to shove it in your face. Don't worry though. I still love your promos. Love the big briefcase you bring out. It's always fun. The Stoner, the man I have lost to in Elite Marks. The man I want to get revenge on. The man that called me a baby back bitch. Not once, twice. I had to go to therapy a couple sessions to understand myself, to get myself back into fighting condition because of this. And I wanted to thank you for that, actually, Stoner. It was very, very thoughtful. I know you didn't mean it. But understand this. I'm going to get you. If I had to describe what a needle dick looks like, I would describe what Baker Mayfield would be smoking a fucking pipe. I'm coming to get you. I'm going to make sure you get some therapy lessons or whatever psychosomatic indications you need. Then we go to Judas, the man that shows no enthusiasm throughout his promos. So sit down, read from a script. I mean, is that what you do on your date night with your blow-up doll? You tell him, hold on 1 second, let me read about how to perform oral. And then there's missing information. I don't know. I can't think about it. Something's not right. There was something I had. Oh, I don't know. What I'm trying to get to is this Broad Street Brawl. Anybody could win this thing. Anybody could do it. But it's going to be me. The man that has proven myself through several leagues in winning. I'm not afraid to do what it takes to win. I'm Mr. Opportunistic when it needs to be. And it needs to be now. It's going to be here. It's going to be my name. Everybody screams when this is done, over. So Elite Marks, we might not be the main event this time. But understand, it's going to be worthy of main event time. So, Cadet Cruiser out. You guys have fun though. See you around.
Ladies and gentlemen of Extreme Marks Fantasy Wrestling, I am Judas. For those who forgot who I am a decorated champion. I've been a champion just about everywhere I've been. From world champion, the mid-card champion, the tag team champion. I've done it all! And I'm looking to add another championship to my resume this weekend at Summerbash. In a Broad Street Brawl match. What is a Broad Street Brawl match? I don't know. Maybe it's a brawl on Broad Street. I have no idea. I guess we're all going to find that out. But it's not a one-on-one match. No, not by a long shot. See, I go up against Jobber 1, Jobber 2. No, I'm sorry. I can't really call you jobbers because I really don't know you. So I'll just call you Mr. Irrelevant number 1 and Mr. Irrelevant number 2. The reason I'm calling you gentlemen irrelevant is because I don't know who you are. I never heard of you. I haven't really seen any of your work. So that makes you irrelevant, in my opinion. Which brings me to my attention to the other two gentlemen involved in this match that I know very well and I have a history with. The top champion himself, the smooth-talking, bat-willing, smart aleck, son of a bitch, Brody freaking Blaze. Every time I speak your name, Brody, I want to vomit. See, every time that we have ever faced off against one another, somehow, someway, you were the one that came out on top with your hand raised in victory, with me lying flat. I have a long storied rivalry and history with Blake Stoner. You and I, we go back to our FFW days. We went to war over the World Heavyweight Championship when I was going by a different persona. The last match that we had was a Hell in a Cell match. Thinking about that match sends chills down my spine because it was brutal, it was ugly, it was not pretty. The brutality in that match was barbaric. We took each other to the extreme. We nearly killed one another in that match because we both knew what was at stake. The World Heavyweight Championship. It meant the world to us both. We brought our absolute A game. We left our blood, our sweat, and our tears in that ring, inside that cell. We left a little piece of us behind in that cell, and we both can admit that neither one of us was ever the same again. But ultimately, Stoner, at the very end of that match, you made one little mistake, which allowed me to capitalize and to walk out of the cell as the World Heavyweight Champion. So I have nothing to prove to you, Blake. I've already beaten you and I can do it again. And Brody, this is a must-win for me. I must vanquish you once and for all and finally redeem myself and finally say I hold a victory over Brody freaking Blaze. And as for Mr. Irrelevant 1 and 2, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I really don't know squat about you. I would love to spend more time talking about you, but I will not do so because I don't know squat about you. Yes, I could do my research, I could do my homework, but I'm not going to because you're just not worth my time.
Surprise, surprise, gentlemen. Little last-minute addition to this brawl, and what an interesting opportunity I find myself with. From six-man tag match to golden opportunity with championship implications. So, gentlemen, I'm not underestimating any of you. You're here in Elite Marks. I know you're talented, because I know you wouldn't be going after a championship otherwise. However, admittedly, I don't know most of you, seeing as I am the new kid on the block around here. However, I do know the champ. And Brody, your arrogance is astounding to me. You see, you're so confident and sure of yourself that you can face me and these other gentlemen and walk out unscathed. And you even had the audacity to call me a jobber when I told you that your time would eventually come. And ironically enough, I didn't even mean by me. I mean, at any point, someone can take that championship from you. And I do truly feel that this weekend is that time. But, jobber, Brody, you are familiar with who I am. So let me enlighten the rest of you. I am the misfit. I am the man that Elite Marks came to, the powers that be sought after to bring here. I did not seek them out, because they saw and competed against me in other promotions and realized that I have something to offer Elite Marks. They saw that I was the longest reigning global champion, the longest reigning tag team champion,
multi-time Warrior champion in the VW, longest reigning promo champion. Hell, Brody, I've retired more championships than you've held. Jobber, far from it. See, I am the man that I truly believe now is determined, whether it is now or down the line, to take that gold from you, Brody. I told you to enjoy your time in the sun, that eventually it would set and you would fall into the pain and darkness. And rest assured, my friend, whether it is by my hands or another's, your time is up. That flame will be snuffed out. Because, Brody, you're not the top champ around here like you feel you are. You are just a man waiting for somebody better to come along. Just like it was with the Classics title. This will be no different. Now is my time to step out on my own, away from my brothers in arms, and show you that I can create chaos plenty on my own. So rest assured, champ, like I said, by my hands or somebody else's, you will fall. But I do truly hope I'm the one that extinguishes this little flame that just refuses to die. Good luck, gentlemen. I'll see you this weekend.
Lee Marks, Fantasy Wrestling. This is your boy the Stoner here. The current 24/7 champion. Now this ain't the actual belt. I'm waiting for management to send me mine, but this will do for now. Now I hear I'm in this little 6-man match for the Heroes National Championship. You know, I'm still new to Elite Marks, so I don't really know all the titles here. However, I heard Brody Blaze is the champion. Oh, of course I'm taking the belt off that motherfucker. Of course. Everyone hates Brody Blaze, including me on that list. And then, Judas. I've been beating Judas's ass ever since I became a fucking fantasy wrestler. Canuck Cruiser, which he's probably the dark horse in this match, to be honest. He's given me a run for my money a couple times. Some good battles. Chuck Diesel. I've never really faced you before that I can recall. If so, you didn't promo or really give a rat's ass, so more than likely I beat you. Then the Misfit. Do I really need to say more? I mean, your name really just says it all. Misfit. That's all you are. You're the Misfit in a 6-man match of a bunch of misfits. You're a nobody. So, Elite Marks, after Saturday, I will be a double champion. Here, at Elite Marks Fantasy Wrestling. Stoner.
Yo, what is up, Elite Marks Fantasy freaking Wrestling, baby? Woohoo! Your top champ, Brody freaking top champ Blaze here, your brand freaking new National Heroes Champion. I, Brody freaking Blaze, vanquished the professor, the old shriveled up professor, and that's fine. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind sending the professor off to the retirement home. Yeah, I sent him back to his old cigar shop. Now, enjoy your retirement, professor. Enjoy just sitting there in your rocking chair, sipping on some whiskey and puffing on a cancer log. Enjoy it. Because Brody freaking Blaze is here, and I took your place long ago. It just took me kicking you down and kicking you out to finally get rid of you. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just say, I am proud to present my new promoing location, my brand new music / wrestling / promoing studio. Got my guitars and my amp over there. Got my old retro Elite Marks Classics / world title back there. And I am here. Got all kinds of decor. Got more decor coming in the coming days. All paid for you in part by the Elite Marks Board of Directors because they believe in me. They trust in me, just like each and every single one of you idiots who don't believe in me should. You're ignorant if you don't believe in me. I've proven myself time and time and time and time freaking again. And there is still people out there who do not believe I am what I say that I am. But you know what? I don't give a damn. I don't give a single damn. I know each and every last one of you don't believe in me. You believe you're going to defeat me and you're going to take this title. The title that I am so smart. I'm so smart that I won. I dropped the Classics title to Hodge so he could carry it. Now look at him. He's main eventing this freaking pay-per-view. You're welcome, Hodge. You're welcome, Bell. You're welcome. Because of me, you're both still relevant. Because I elevated that Classics title up so high. I elevated it to main event caliber. 2 pay-per-views in a row now. It's main event. 2 pay-per-views. And now, because of the board of directors putting their faith and their trust in me to do the exact same thing to the National Heroes Championship, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to do just that because I love this place. I'm sick and tired of seeing champions who hold their championship, hold it back. Don't promo, don't say this, don't do that, don't do any appearances or anything until they absolutely have to. Now, on to my match. Like I said, the Broad Street Battle. The Broad Street Fight. Oh, boys. I am in there with some of the greatest rising stars that the fantasy wrestling world has to offer. Judas, yeah, you're a line bag, but whatever. Let's see here. Misfit, a bit of a last-minute wild card chucked in there. I don't give a damn about you. You say, oh, you better watch out, Brody Blaze. You better watch out. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your throne. I'm coming to kick you off your high horse. I don't care. Do it. I'll be happy for you to do it. I want you to do it. Canuck, Chuck, both of you, especially Canuck. Chuck, you're challenging for the Wrestling Marks World title. Canuck, you're challenging me for this title. And I feel like, oh yeah, the stoner, I don't care about him. Whatever, the stupid, insignificant 24/7 champion. Whatever. I haven't heard from any of you. I expected better from each and every one of you, but oh well. Looks like it's the top champ, the champ to beat, who's got to carry the match once again, just like the board of directors have had me do time and time again, and I will continue to do time and time again. That is why I am ready to retain this title and help continue to elevate this and this entire company, because I love this company. I love this title. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about this company the way that I do. I've helped build it from the ground up. When Mikey Rage set the old one on fire and burned it to the ground, Brody freaking Blaze helped keep that fire going, helped keep that dream alive. And I'm going to keep doing it for the next 10, 15, 20, 75, 80 freaking years. I don't care how long. So, each and every last one of you in this match, should you win, congratulations. Should you not, which you're most likely going to not. Oh well. Thank you all for listening to your top champ, Brody freaking Blaze. Get ready to feel the burn. Each and every last
we stopped again?
You'll see very, very shortly. We need somebody who knows your opponent. And unfortunately, we're going to have to recruit this man.
Take my ass to the arena. Damn, it's hot. Oh, hell no.
Late Marks, I don't know what to do. I've asked politely for somebody to get their kids under control. They won't. Nothing in this world upsets me more than children. Just children at movie theaters, always throwing popcorn, always making a mess. At restaurants, just I'm sick and I'm tired of it. Like, quit ruining my enjoyment. Quit ruining my peace of mind. I'm glad I don't have any right now. I'm an adult. I get to do what I want when I want. I'm not strapped to some little snot-nosed thing running around. So the fact that it almost feels kind of sweet to me, the fact that this week here at SummerSlam, I get to shut two little children up, get to send them off crying back to mommy and daddy, and just have some more peace and quiet here in Elite Marks. I cannot wait. And one of these little munchkins is trying to talk about, oh, sorry, basketball came out. Kid, you don't want to know how physically gifted I am. Put me on the court. I'm like a Harlem Globetrotter. I'd run circles around you. I'd slam dunk it. You need a lot more work, kid. So good luck, you and your little friend, tomorrow at SummerSlam. It's done. You're done. I'm going to put you back in your place. Like I said, send you crying back home to mommy and daddy. And finally, Elite Marks, we're going to have some peace and quiet. You're welcome.
Summerbash, CJA, taking the win. We got a fake queen, and we have the queen's jester here. Walcott, I don't care if you talk about us or something. Just don't be crying to your mama when you lose to two little kids. I'm better than you, and you know it. Just like your hair at Summerbash, you're gonna get messed up. I talk the talk, but I walk the walk. I told y'all once, and I'm telling y'all again, my name is CJA, and I'm 100% gold.
Oh yeah, sorry if I'm a bit sweaty. I was at basketball camp for 6 hours. Oh, that's something that you could never do, CJ, with that ugly jump shot. I don't even know what I want to call that, to be honest. Oh, don't think I'm gonna forget about you, Jacob. You don't have a single skilled bone in your body. Oh, and you hide behind your wife when it comes to adults. But when it comes to kids, you think you're so good. Tell me. Yeah, well you're not. Oh, CJA, man, you're the biggest loser in the crew. You have a paper cutout belt with that glitter and stuff. Yeah, I'm not all with it. I don't think anyone is, to be honest. Oh, don't forget, I'm the promo queen, and get that in your head.
This, and that, honey, you got it all.
Oh yeah, one more thing. This whole group should have ended when that happened. Ugh, I'm gonna puke.
Smells like virgins and ham sandwiches in there. She's not here.
Somebody farted in there.
Yeah, alright. On our way.
We waited for this so long. We waited for this minimum over a month. Everyone is talking about that match. Who is really not for the faint of heart. So, if you think that you can handle this, please continue watching. But if you not think and you're gonna be like a pussy just like Andrew Stencil, or as you better known as Advocati or Anarchy, then go the fuck away. Because welcome to something that is very not for the faint of heart. Welcome to your demise, Andrew. Welcome to something that you will never, and I mean really never, ever gonna forget in your future. See, Andrew, you don't know what it takes, what it feels like to climb the ladder of glory. You don't know what it feels that you need to earn every single respect. Yeah, I didn't really earn my respect due to the fact that I did something what's not really right for the benefits is. But as my favorite wrestler's gonna say, I regret nothing. Hell, I even don't regret that I pile-drivered you and caused your match against CLA. And you seek each and every single time for the answer, but the answer was always right here. And I don't really fucking care if I need to kill you, if I need to decimate you, if I need to destroy you. But this time you're gonna step into full darkness. This is my mind. This all around here is what the Purge is gonna think about each and every single time, and that is something for the not for the faint of heart. You forced me into this, Anarchy. You forced me into this because, look, I watched you each and every single time. Whenever it's like Elite Marks or something else. And I must be like, how dumb can somebody be that someone is gonna need to take each and every single shortcut to get on the top like that? That's what pisses me off. And reason number 2, remember FTW Mania? When I had a match against the stupid Grizzly Bear, you interfered and I lost the match. I still call this till the day that is complete bullshit. Shout out to those idiots, by the way. Reason number 3. I might be new around this place. Yeah, not really new around. But I am really sick and tired for the management waiting for my shots to get on maybe to some title actions or not. That's what pisses me the most off. I need to call the shots. Is that what you're gonna all thinking about? I need to call what's rightfully mine, and that is the place as a top guy of this company. But tonight, Andrew, I'm gonna send you into the retirement. Because after that, nobody remembers who the fuck Andrew Stencil is. And that's not a prediction. That's a fucking spoiler. You're gonna seek into a future, into a purged future, where I'm gonna rule the fucking kingdom. Andrew, all I can say is enjoy the darkness here. Enjoy your retirement. And please do not come ever back to Elite Marks. And that was your visionary year. Have a great night. May, if you survive this, maybe not.
Now do the theme to the People's Court.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my name is Judge Alfred Richter, and today the court proceedings is case number 57304, Purge versus Elite Marks Fantasy Wrestling. Elite Marks Fantasy Wrestling's one and only Stencil, attorney at law. Please rise and ask for your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Pleasure to be here. Might I say, that is a wonderful mustache. It's almost as magnificent as Prince Omega's mustache. But that's besides the point. Your Honor, the prosecutor calls none other than Anarchy to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor. I do. Mr. Purge, you know why you're here, don't you? Of course you do. You see, you stepped up to the wrong man. And unfortunately, that will be your demise. You see, in our line of work, you need to get over with the fans. Much like how I did early in my career by shooting from the hip and pissing a lot of E-Federations off. I have been banned from Mixed Mafia, Wrestle Penitentiary, Wrestling Marks, Fatal Fantasy Wrestling, whatever pissant company just came through the door. What was it? Something by TDC's bullshit or whatever. I'm banned from there. And I've made a lot of enemies, but none quite as astute as you are. So, Mr. Purge, this trial that you have beset upon yourself, it's over. And you, my friend, have failed. Good luck tonight against the headsman. Thank you, Mr. Anarchy. That was very, very entertaining and very informative. No further questions? Back to you, Judge.
Defendant, do you have anything to say? No? Alright. Prosecutor, bring forth your next witness.
Very surprising, Judge. Well then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the prosecutor would like to bring forth the duo of Grumpy Grizzly Bear and Loyal Lion.
Oh man, you're facing the Purge. Oh man, I've already defeated him. He's nothing but a slimy little worm who tasted like sauerkraut and butthole juice.
You know, when I snuck into his house the other day, it smelled worse than the time when DC and Anarchy shared a bedroom. You thought Peace of Rose and loneliness was bad. Jesus, you should have smelled the mold and loneliness. It's like he had crusty socks everywhere.
Whoa. Calm down there, you two. Calm down there. Alright, calm down.
Well, I'd hate to see that guy's sock drawer. I'm sure it's really nice and crusty, if you know what I mean. Doesn't get off in anything but a sock. Oh, man, he's pathetic. But let me tell you somebody who isn't pathetic, and that is the Russian hitman, Mr. Edward Gotti.
That's it. Order. Order in the court. Grumpy Grizzly, you are hereby held in contempt of court. Mr. Lion, if you are not behaved, you'll be thrown out as well. Do you understand? Now, defendant, do you have anything else to say? No? Alright. Prosecutor, bring forth your last witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecutor calls Edward Gotti to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Duh. Mr. Gotti, are you from America?
No. I am from Mother Russia, home of bears and Vladimir Putin. Glory greatest country.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, tell me, are you accustomed to the copyright law here?
No. What is the copyright?
I am so glad you asked. Copyright is the exclusive legal right given to an originator or an assignee to print, publish, perform, film, or record literary, artistic, or musical material, and to authorize others to do the same.
Seems very confusing to me. Why is Purgeman being accused of copyright, huh?
Mr. Gotti, the reason why Mr. Purge is on trial today is because of what his gimmick is. It's a copyright infringement of Mr. CLA, Mr. Casey Lyles, Mr. Michael Rage, Mr. Anarchy, everything that those gentlemen and the forefathers of dark brooding characters. And please do not mention Brody Blaze, because we will get to him on a later trial. But everything that he has done up to this point has already been done by those gentlemen without their consent. So, that being said, Mr. Gotti, we'd like to ask you your opinions on the matter.
Oh, is that right? Narcissist, dark brooding character. Seen dime dozen of them. Last one I personally faced was CLA. You're telling me Mr. Birch copies CLA, but only does it 50 times worse? Very interesting indeed. You see, when I come to America on the work visa, I thought maybe I get fresh start here. Maybe I get thrown in with bears and tigers. You know, ferocious predators. To be fair, I have thrown myself in with the grumpy grizzly and the loyal lion. But everyone seems to be dark and brooding nowadays. And where's originality, huh? But no matter. Any other questions you want me to answer for? Please do not be afraid to ask.
I will keep that in mind, Mr. Gotti. Unfortunately, the trial is going to be finished today. I thank you for your time. On behalf of the entire Elite Marks roster, we thank you for your time. Mr. Judge, that is all from me. And I hope that the jury finds a favorable and unanimous decision.
Mr. Defendant, do you have anything left to say on the matter? No? Alright. Well, it's my duty as the judge and overseer of this case, with all the evidence before me, I hereby sentence you Mr. Justin Smith to death. You will die tonight as your head lops off from your corpse. May God have mercy on your soul. But you go to hell. You go to hell and you die. I don't ever want to see another person like you again. Do you understand? This is a message to everyone. Do not impede copyright. And if you are going to impede copyright, then be fucking original, unlike this useless twit. Security, get this dumbass out of my fucking courtroom. I'm tired of looking at him.
Elite Marks, it is finally time for the King of the Mountain. And as you can see, I am practically at the top of the mountain. And as I look down at all the worthless opponents who didn't come prepared, people like Austin Wilde, who is supposedly unkillable, he lays dead at the bottom of this mountain. People like the phenomenal AJ Storm, they've shown that they're not that phenomenal. Kenzo Blackheart, he's not scary at all. As a matter of fact, he's scared of this mountaintop. And the storyteller has gotten lost in his own imagination as the master of illusion has ran out of parlor tricks. You see, I came prepared. I wore the hat. I wore the coat. I'm ready to climb the top of the mountain. It is cold at the top of the mountain. The only thing that isn't going to be cold at the top of that mountain is me, because I am the hottest thing going in Elite Marks right now. Make no bones about it. These other guys didn't stand a chance from the moment the match was made. So Elite Marks, thank you for going on this journey with me. Thank you for believing in me, and I look forward to representing you way better than any of these sorry sacks of shit would have ever been able to do. I mean, look at the Master of Illusion right now. He is out of breath. Look at the storyteller. He broke his walking stick. And Austin Wilde, AJ Storm, and Kenzo Blackheart, oh my goodness, even when you work together, you couldn't manage to get to the top. So Elite Marks, thank you, and welcome to your new King of the Mountain.
Elite Wrestling Marks. It's yours truly, Kenzo Blackheart, the Asian badass. And I'm in here to face you all, to face these individuals in the King of the Mountains. Hollywood, Austin Wilde, storyteller, and some other people that I don't really care to mention. See, for many months I've been here in Elite Marks. I've been working my ass off. I've been telling you all that the era, my era, starts now. You can put all your best here in this match. It won't matter, because I will still destroy every single one of you. I will end their careers. I will make them bleed. I will make their lives a living hell. See, all of you better be ready for me. Better be ready to show your best, and we better never miss, because I never miss to see you all when I black.
Tears on a river, put on a sub, don't mean much. Joker on Jack, match on a fire, cold on ice, a dead man's touch. Whisper on the screen, never change a thing, doesn't bring you back.
The King of the Mountain match is here, ladies and gentlemen. I am the death-proof Austin Wilde. And I'm laughing here today because Hollywood Haywood, storyteller, Kenzo Blackheart, and AJ Storm are all up against an acquisition that they should never be able to stop. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You four are not going to be able to stop the brutalizing assault I put down on you, verbally, emotionally, and mentally. This mountain match, this King of the Mountain match, is something more important to me than anything I could ever imagine. And when I win this matchup, you will declare me King of the Mountain, because I am just that damn good at what I do. I have adapted and I have evolved to the prime yet. And here I am, standing atop all of you, when I dastardly destroy all of you. This match shall go on no further, because I am the David in the Goliath battle, and David triumphs over evil. Just like good always beats the darkness. I'm here to be the light and the savior of elite marks, to get rid of fools like all four of you, to show the world that there can only be one King of the Mountain, and you're looking at him. I deserve this. None of you do. I put in the effort. I put in the work. And I've gone unrecognized. So now I will be recognized after I beat each and every one of you senseless. I'm not going to hurt you physically, because that's impossible. Only mentally, emotionally, and verbally. You are going to take this beating like good red-headed stepchildren. Unless you want to be like those before that I have beaten badly. See you later, little boys. It's always fun to play in the sandboxes.
Elite Marks, King of the Mountain. And you might be wondering to yourself, why is it so dark, AJ? Well, you see, I'm here to make this statement. I am the best at what I do, no matter who else is in the ring. It doesn't matter to me. Everybody themselves has a flaw, but I am the one exception. I am the flawless one in this predicament, and I don't care who I have to beat. I don't care who I have to slay. I don't care who I have to kill in order to be crowned King of the Mountain, because AJ Storm is the GOAT, the best that has ever been. I am the GOATist, better than anybody else around. And well, if you don't know exactly what I mean by that, just look at my fucking resume. See, you got some very reputable names in King of the Mountain. Bad thing is, they're not AJ Storm. They themselves can do great things by themselves, but not when they're compared to AJ Storm. You see, AJ Storm sets the bar, and every time AJ Storm steps on your screen, he raises the bar over and over again. And you know, you don't have to see my face in order for me to do so. So, Elite Marks, buckle in your seatbelts. Grab your popcorn, grab your candy, grab your sodas, grab your water. It doesn't matter, because Summerbash is here. And AJ Storm will rise to the occasion just like he has every other time. I've never, well, I can't say ever or never, but it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the point I'm making to you is the four sad souls of human beings lost in the sea of trying to find their own identity will once again be lost to the hands of AJ Storm, and I will become your King of the Mountain. And if you don't like that, if you don't appreciate it, well, honestly, fuck your feelings. I don't care. Good night. And AJ Storm is your new King of the Mountain. Deuces.
Feelings, emotion. That's what it takes in this game. That's what it takes to win, is to indice this emotion for people to watch this very match. But every person in this match except for me, they have taken the canvas of reality and they paint on a beautiful lie that they want you to believe in. Kenzo wants you to believe he's an ancient badass, but the truth be told is that all he does is just pause. It just looks off in the distance like he doesn't know what he's talking about. You have AJ Storm, who just sits there and mumbles off nonsense. We don't even know if he's actually going to show up for this match, let alone we know that he don't even hide. And then Austin Wilde, who knows what's going to happen with Austin Wilde? He thinks he's a big shot, but he's got his hand so far up Hollywood's ass that he doesn't know what to do. They just want to drink. They just want to pop pills. They want to just numb the pain. Isn't that right, storyteller? You just want to paint the narrative that you're this humble, wise man when all you are is a sad little boy. That is nothing more than an egotistical maniac who wants to try and come up this mountain, but he will realize that he's put a stumbling block named the Master of Illusion. The storyteller, they ain't nothing humble about you. And then finally, Hollywood Hayward, the most egotistical maniac that I've ever seen in my life. You want to claim that you've got what it takes to be the king of the mountain when all the canvas you've painted is nothing more than a bitch. So you tell me all you want that you want to be the king of the mountain. But I've already shown your hand. The cards have been dealt. The cracks have been shown. And you're nothing more but a loser.
Years of war had left the lands of Elite Marks barren and desolate, and in a last attempt at peace, 6 of the most powerful warlords vied for supremacy. There was Hayward of the Hollywood clans with his armies. There was the powerful magics of the Master of Illusions. There was Lord Austin of the Wildlands and his wolves. There was AJ Storm, who could bring the winds and the rains, and there was Kenzo of the Blackheart clan. But only one man would be king, and that is the storyteller.
My ears are assaulted by a chorus of war cries. A bell tolls, and the battle is joined.
I hold back, surveying the scene, wondering who will be the first to strike. And that man is AJ Storm. AJ Storm stands above me, readying his lightning to strike me down. I draw my blade and I rush at him. He throws his lightning, I sidestep and I pierce him through the heart. And as he falls, lifeless at my feet, I will lean in and whisper, I told you you'd be the first to fall, Storm. There's no time to pause and bask in the glory of my first kill. I must be on my guard. So surveying the scene, I see Austin Wilde, astride a dire wolf, brandishing a lance, which he holds aloft and bellows a war cry and then casts down upon me. I stand there like a pillar, unafraid as it lands inches from my feet. I pick it up and I cast it back at him, and as it pierces his heart, and he falls limpless from his mount, we know he's not so wild now, is he? My first two victims easily dealt with. The bloodlust pumping through my veins lets me know that the battle can truly begin. I don't hold back this time. I seek out my next opponent, and that man is Kenzo Blackheart. I assault him in a fury of blows, and for minutes it's nothing but parry, thrust, evade, counter, but finally I wear him down, and he makes a fatal mistake, leaving his neck exposed, which I promptly pierce my blade through. And as he falls at my feet, I draw my rusty blade and I carve out his heart, and still beating, I hold it in my hand and say, "Looks red to me." I do not escape from the last battle unscathed. I bleed from several wounds, but I know that this fight is far from over, so I steel myself, and I rush in at Haywood, bellowing, "I am coming for your soul fire, Haywood." But I am momentarily blinded by the gleam of his teeth and the glare from his sunglasses. But in his arrogance, Haywood does not capitalize on this opportunity, giving me the opportunity I need to end him. And as I pierce him in the side, and I watch the light fade from his eyes, I will lean in and say, "Lights, camera, action, motherfucker." In my exhaustion, I drop my sword. It's way too much to bear. "Master of Illusions, where are you, you coward? Stop hiding behind your magic and the shadows." The Master of Illusions appears before me in a cloud of smoke, and he readies a spell. But I take it on the chest, and I methodically march in. I take my hands, the only weapon I have left, and I place them on his throat, and I squeeze. I am the king. I am the storyteller.
I told you I needed to get my facial and my eyebrows waxed. We got time. The detour says 33 minutes.
We have to make it to the stadium.
Everybody else doesn't matter. Turn this son of a bitch around.
Mr. Creator. Seems you've underestimated me, huh? You thought your little crony knightin could defeat me and make me go away. But instead I have pulled the Uno reverse card and I have destroyed him and taken his little title. And when you know, you have decided to make a match, you versus me at Summerbash, for the Schmack Talk title. How cute! You're just proving more of a point to me and the rest of Elite Marks than you ever could imagine. You always want to make the spotlight about yourself. Never let other people relish in that spotlight. You always need to be in the title picture. It doesn't matter what title, apparently. Whether it's the tag team title, the world title, or the Schmack Talk title now. How fitting. But you know what? That is fine. I shall run through you just like I ran through Knighton. Hopefully, you will go away just like he is gone away. Mr. Creator, I do hope this. One day you and I could be on the same page. I really did hope that. But instead, you are the one driving us apart. But no matter. If that is what you choose to do, so be it. But until next time, Mr. Creator, you shall rest in peace. Oh, yes, you shall. When I step into the ring with you, 1-on-1, I will show you who the true master is. And if by somehow you manage to defeat me, which I highly doubt you will, the week after that, I will show my face to the world, and you will finally make a face to the name the Unknown One. Until then, Mr. Creator, until then, destruction at its finest.
Trust, loyalty, that equals respect. It's what I demand. It's what I demand from my opponents, from my peers, and from my roster on Elite Marks. Someone by the name of the Unknown One has called upon himself to sabotage every match that I've been in the past couple of months. And now he has took it a step further, and he has disposed of one of my best friends, Knighton Thompson, my brother. Unknown One, you have made your presence known. But after tonight, you will remain unknown. I will put you in that Genesis lock, and I will snap every bone in your legs. You have made an enemy out of me. I have done nothing but try to supply the greatness of my roster. I do everything for my roster. I do not go out of the way to screw over anybody. And just like in your promos where you like to talk about how I screwed you over, how I tortured you, how I made your career here in Elite Marks miserable, that is on you, my friend. Tonight I have no other choice but to dispose of you, the person who thinks that I did them wrong. But if you think you can come up here in Elite Marks and you can destroy what I've created and you can sabotage my matchups and defeat my friend and take that Smack Talk Championship, you have another thing coming. The Creator is tired of this. The Creator is ready to put this to bed. But tonight, when I beat you and I have that Smack Talk Championship over my shoulder, I will not reveal who you are. You will remain unknown. This will be nothing more than a fever dream, my friend. And your 15 minutes of fame are up. And that Smack Talk Championship is coming home to me, where I can defend it against the likes of the Iron Bison, Chaos, Jay Briggy, Knighton Thompson. Unknown One, you will remain unknown. And I see all. And I know all. Knighton Thompson, this one's for you.
I just need them to be cleaned up. I don't want to walk out here looking like Ricky Martin.
Okay, that's not yet. What time is this? Yeah, I think 2 is here.
Okay. Just don't mess anything up. I mean, how much more skin you gonna pull off?
A lot.
I hope you're ready. Hide some.
La música
I'm about to go wild, swimming in a shark tank. Hell now, missing every turn and still breaking in my wheelhouse. Wait a moment.
Elite Marks, here we are. The main event of Summerbash. Hodsom versus the bellboy, Zach Belair. Zach, you've been running your mouth, saying things that doesn't even make sense. You babble on and talk to whoever the hell you're talking to behind you. Nobody even cares. Nobody pays attention to you anymore, Zach. You're old news. You're yesterday's garbage. Nobody cares what Zach Bell has to say anymore. What they do care about is Hodsom. Hodsom beating you, leading the pack, leading the new generation into Elite Marks. I figured I'd let you know a few reasons why Hodsom is better than you, Zach. One, on my shoulder, right here, the Classics champion. The Classics championship that nobody can take away from Brody Blaze. Guess what? Hodsom did it! What else? How else am I better than you, Zach? This one's called the Wrestling Penitentiary Undisputed Championship. Something that you sure as hell never got. You sure as hell never will. You're in that chat room and you see everything we do and say. You know damn well in the back of your mind that if you ever joined Wrestling Penitentiary, you couldn't get on my level, Zach. You'll never be the undisputed champion of anything. Let's do one more. This one, it might sting a little, Zach. The Wrestling Marks World Heavyweight Champion. That's right, Zach. I did something that you could never do. You went to Wrestling Marks and you weren't shit. I went to Wrestling Marks and now I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. You couldn't even stay in the damn group without talking some dumb shit and getting kicked out. You're not on my level, Zach. You're nowhere near my level. You'll never be anywhere near my level. Because Hodsom is the greatest of all times. And there's nothing you or anybody else can say it about it that makes it any less true. So Zach, after tonight's said and done, there's only going to be one man standing on that mountain. One man that is the king of the mountain. That is the Elite Marks Classics World Heavyweight Champion Hodsom. And who knows? Maybe we'll never, ever see Zach Bell again. On second thought, who gives a shit? Zach, I hope you put on your big boy pants. I hope you put in your little cross earrings. I can only pray you put your hair in a ponytail
so it don't smack me in the mouth with that nasty-ass grease you got in there. Hope you take your glasses off, look me in the eyes, and understand you'll never be Classic's champion as long as I have the title. I know it, and you know it, Zach. So I'll leave you with this. That ain't awesome? That's awesome!
Let me start out by saying, welcome to the Z Show. And let me tell you, I've been doing this a long time. And here we are on the eve of the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. And once again, you are looking at the flag bearer. You are looking at Mr. Elite, and you are looking at your future Classics champion. I tried to tell everyone a long time ago how great you had it when you inherited my kingdom. Look how it has fallen to shambles under Jacob Walcott and that drastic queen, Shelby, the fake Rouse. Now, we have turned the screws to you, Mr. Hodgson. You and myself go way back, and I remember when you and little Ricky showed up on the Elite Mark's first show. You said you wanted a piece of the world champion. And then you piggybacked with Mr. Mainstream and we ran roughshod all over Elite. And that's something that no one can deny. Now, years, months have gone by. Ricky is the renegade and no longer relevant. And you, too fast, too furious, Mr. Rookie of the Year. But you weren't Mr. Big Fish Year that I continue to have. You see, I lost the world title because I wasn't on my game and I didn't see it coming. But when I make a mistake, whether it's monumental or minute, it doesn't happen again. Let me tell you something, Mr. Hodge. Tomorrow night will be your biggest match in your lifetime. It's time to step on the grand stage with the biggest fish in the sea, Mr. Z Breezy. I don't take you as some sort of a lightweight, and I know it's gonna be back and forth. But what I can tell you is, Mr. Hodgcom, is I'm gonna have no problem taking you out. One of us is never coming back. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gas and run your monkey ass completely over. I've been reborn again. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame.
It's not about the network reaching out, saying bulletproof, we need the ratings spike king. I could give a rat's ass about all that. This is between you and the man in the mirror. The miles are rolling on, and the wrinkles on my face are getting a little bit clearer every day. But you're going to have to kick my ass every day. Anytime you see me, if you don't put me down for good, you're going to have to do it every day. So in essence, that 24 champion meme that you like to make while you're hiding in the shed or the basement because you aren't Mr. Classics out front Hodgson any longer. No, Jack, you're Mr. Hyde and Hodgson in the back because you know you're out of your league and you know you're going to get beat. You wouldn't want to take me at my word and beat the man at his own game. Beat the man with his own whip. No. You don't have the guts to play Classics rules for the Classics Championship. So not only am I going to take it to you, I'm going to take it to you with your own game, your own rules. You can bring that no good washed up Hollywood Haywood. You can bring that sawed off vanilla ice cream machine, JV Briggy. You can bring slick Ricky Ricardo. It doesn't make a monkey's ass a difference. Come Summerbash, when that bell rings, ding, you're going to have to answer for your fraudulent behavior, and the world will acknowledge the best that's ever done it as I take Elite back to where it began. Don't say you love me already. No.
She's got to be here somewhere. Well, looks like Mr. Jacob checked in here. How far is that away?
That's like 5 minutes from the arena. Let's check it out.
Alright, here she's at this restaurant over here. It's a good walk. Got one going. Let's find the queen.
Yeah. Oh, that smells so nice. Let's go. Elite Marks! Prepare for the first appearance of active competition of A-List Alverson. You know, Elite Marks, they went and they got one of the finest names from overseas to come in here, compete under their banner, and win their King of the Ring. And then under just as much trial and tribulation, they reached out and were able to bring in the #1 star in the game that we play, A-List Alverson, and get him to come in here. And then for Summerbash, they said for the first time ever, these two behemoths will square off face to face. Never been seen before. An epic clash exclusively available in Elite Marks Fantasy Wrestling. And I got all riled up about this. A new challenge with new blood. An exciting contest. Something so big nobody's been able to do it before. And I saw the poll where the fans got to choose what they want to see. I looked straight to the top of the list. And I didn't see my name. And I looked at the next tier down. And I didn't see my name. And I concluded that this band of maroons and elite marks would much rather see Ding Dong Bell and Haji Podgy Puddin' Pie than they would A-List Alverson and Iron Bison. And I was brought back to 40-some years ago when Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant wrestled in a stadium full of people who were there to see a Larry Zbyszko match. Well, I ain't got any dues to pay in this business, you understand? And A-List Alverson is not prepared to supplicate himself for a bunch of yahoos that want to see CLA and Shelby, because there's history there, that want to see Haji Podgy and Ding Dong Bel Air, because there's history. Instead of making history, you want to watch history. And if you ever want to see A-List Alverson grace your screen again, you might want to start thinking about ponying up the respect that I've worked so hard to deserve. And for the four of you that might be upset that you don't get to see this colossal showdown, you can blame the 15 others that don't know what the hell they have on their screen. Now, Iron Bison, dare I say, you'd be a challenge to beat. But that ain't a challenge that these people paid to see. So at this time, I am reclaiming my value. I am calling myself a ride, going back to a town that's going to pay good money to appreciate what I bring to the table. And I advise you do the same.
Holy Marks, I'm not quite sure you're aware of what is happening. Worlds are colliding here tonight. You have two men that have been staring at each other through the cages of destiny for so very long. A-List Alverson and the Iron Bison, two people from different worlds who have torn those worlds apart, dominated at the very top, at the most elite level, capturing title after title. Everywhere we've gone, we have dominated. Carried companies on our backs. And now the Iron Bison comes to elite marks and I capture the King of the Ring and I sit upon my throne. A-List Alverson then walks into my kingdom, challenges me. Do you not understand what is happening? This is Clash of Titans. A battle of gods, two men higher than each and every one of you, and when the fans was chosen to decide which fight they wanted to see more, they didn't give us the recognition we deserved. No, they picked other matches, other people, other fighters, other professional wrestlers they would prefer to watch other than me and A-List Alverson. Have you lost your mind? I understand, you've obviously forgotten. Obviously you're dumbfounded. Obviously something is very, very wrong. But it's okay. Because A-List Alverson and the Iron Bison, we will show you, we will remind you exactly why we are who we are. Exactly why this match will be the biggest match Elite Marks has ever seen in the history of its kingdom. We will put on a show you will never, ever forget. You are witnessing two men battle who will not stop. As long as there's a heart beating in my chest, I will not stop. As long as air breathing in A-List Alverson's lungs, he will not stop. This is not just a match to us, it's a battle of survival. We will fight tooth and nail, scratch, bite and claw to ensure that survival. This is two apex alpha fucking beasts tearing each other apart for your entertainment. Well, let me ask you, are you entertained? You will be. You will be, but make no mistake, All Elite Marks, as great as A-List is, and he has all the respect in the world from me, I can look upon him and I can gaze at him and realise and recognise what I'm staring at. But I am that much stronger, that much more determined, that much faster. I have a will which just will not die, and A-List, know this. I will push you into that corner, I will back you against that wall, and you will realise, you will know that all the stories, all the fables that you've heard about me, they are not just more true than you could possibly imagine, they've been downplayed. And you will look for a way out. Even on a subconscious primal level, you will grant me your neck. And when you do, the Iron Lariat will become the bullet which grants you peace from my punishment. A-List, tonight we remind them who we are. But I also remind you who you are not. Because the lengths you need to go to, the man you need to become, the tyrant you need to embrace in order to defeat me, is a price you are not willing to pay, and that I can guarantee. Elite Marks, play my damn music.
You damn right. Victory is gonna taste so good.
Tales probably bitter. Things gone.
I'll take it. She's at the stadium. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There we go.
La música de Harry.
Down south.
Queen, how does it feel? How do you feel? Your day of reckoning is finally here. The CLA Christopher Lee Adams is finally here to walk you out. The CLA Christopher Lee Adams has all the motive in the world. From our past to the time here in Elite Marks. I'm not just going to pin you to the mat for the 1, 2, 3. No, it is more personal than that. The entire Elite Marks locker room has been in contact with CLA, just giving CLA ideas of what to do and what everybody else wishes they can do to pay you back for the pain you've caused. Each and every one of us having to sit through your pitiful, what you call, reign as champion. The pain that CLA will inflict on you, unlike hitting your damn shin on that tailgate of the trailer hitch, the type of pain you can't control, the type of pain that you're gonna have to deal with for the rest of your life, knowing that you fucked up as Elite Marks champion. You are no queen, you are a thief, and the CLA is a redeemer. The CLA is the martyr that will end everything negative that you've created here and set Elite Marks up for the future going forward. The CLA Christopher Lee Adams will be your new Elite Marks champion. Elite Marks, I know I have not been perfect. I have not been perfect by a long shot. But everything that CLA has said, everything that CLA has done up to this point was for a reason. Everything has happened for a reason. For this moment at Summerbash, where the queen falls to the martyr, CLA.
Oh, see, I just wanted to show you guys how I rest knowing Chris Adamson will never find me. CLA will never find me. He will never take this belt from me. He has no idea where to even begin. So try like you can, but you really, if you don't find me before the show starts, before SummerSlam starts, honey, you're up a creek. 40,000 people in that arena, you're not gonna find me. So, just get used to seeing this on my shoulder for a long time.
Look,
See, she's doing nothing but hiding.
Look, I know she wasn't where she was supposed to be, but I've found out through an anonymous source she is somewhere very, very nearby, somewhere in this close parking lot. I had a friend tell me that she was signing autographs somewhere around here, so just keep your eyes peeled.
What the fuck? What?
What is? How did you find us?
Wait,
what in
there's
the
40,000
world?
What?
There's 40,000 people here.
Give me my title.
It was a monumental night. Tonight, infamy was reformed. Tonight, Zach Belair became the Classics heavyweight champion and defeated the #1 man in all of E-Feds, Mr. Hodgson. Not only that, I took care of the unknown one, the man that took the title off Knight and Thompson. So now infamy is here. And who is going to respond?
Let me tell you something. I took a task that nobody said could be done. I went to the mountaintop by myself, and I beat you at your own game. You want to talk about King of the Mountain? Infamy is back. The CLA destroyed the Queen. The Zach Belair is back on top, and the Creator is as well. Infamy
lives.